Because China has created this comfortable environment where everything is easy. I've been traveling outside of China for more than a month now, and I'm complaining about everything on this trip. I mean, don't get me wrong, the cultures, the food, everything outside of China is great. But my train is late for more than 5 minutes, I'm complaining. My Didi is late, the train is too slow, it's not that safe, the streets are dirty. There's no rice, no noodles, no barbecue for me to eat. My friends go to a botanical garden. That's nothing special. I live in Kunming. I literally live in a botanical garden. And then the worst of all is cash. To have to carry all this cash around me and be so scared that someone is going to steal it. I'm so thankful I'm back in China where everything is comfortable, and thank goodness for 5G and Wi-Fi in China.
For me, that is absolutely grim. I'm so sorry. I don't think that's culture. I don't think like burping in someone's face is culture. I just think that's rude. I was probably most excited to go to China, and I was the most let down by China. I did not enjoy it at all. I'm actually surprised I stayed there for the whole month.
彼らは中国で外国人として生活し、富と名声を手に入れる方法を深く理解しているようです。外国人の立場で C 国を熱烈に称賛すれば、動画の再生数を伸ばすのは極めて容易なことですからね。さらに広告などの動画収益や C 国からの莫大な資金支援によって一躍有名になることも可能です。しかし実際に中国を訪れた経験のある多くの外国人がそのような嘘に騙されないでとネット上で警告の動画を上げています。
I was in Shanghai for quite a few more days than I posted on TikTok, so don't tell me I didn't get a chance because I was there for a week. Didn't like it at all. It didn't feel that safe. I was followed, it was dirty. When I say there's nothing to do, what I mean is just walking around and looking at a building isn't for me something to do. Like, I don't find that fun. If you find that fun, that's absolutely great. I'm sure there's some people that love Shanghai, but it wasn't for me. I am now in Beijing. Also, the train from Shanghai to Beijing I found really, really stressful. For a first timer who can't speak Mandarin, whose bloody translate is on and off working, it is difficult. You can write all the comments you want saying that it's not. It is. And I'm just posting my honest reviews on my travels in China. If you don't like honest reviews, I'm not going to lie, so I don't really care. I finally left China. China for me, I thought was going to be one of my favourite places on this trip. I was probably most excited to go to China, and I was the most let down by China. I did not enjoy it at all. I'm actually surprised I stayed there for the whole month, like looking back, but yeah, I wanted to give it a good shot and hope that it would get better along the way, and it just wasn't for me. It really wasn't for me. I found the people really, really rude. Probably the rudest in any country that I've ever travelled to. Cleanliness. Now, this got controversial on my last video. When I said China's not clean, yeah, there is some litter on the floor, like, God, like, kill me. And I didn't take a picture of a Coke can on the floor, like, whatever. But I more meant, it's more of a people thing. Spitting right next to people, going, like, doing whatever that is. Burping, farting. For me, that is absolutely grim. I'm so sorry. I don't think that's culture. I don't think like burping in someone's face is culture. I just think that's rude. I just think that's, I don't know what I think that is, but I didn't like it. You know, you're sitting there in a queue. Not really in a queue, they don't queue in China, do they? But like you're standing in a lump of people and people just burping in your face, coughing, sneezing. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I'm surprised I didn't get ill. It's insane for me. Like the way that you see the food being prepped, just dangling in the street whilst everyone's coughing, and it's just, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Salamander, like I'm sorry, I'm not eating that. I don't know if we still need to be eating that, but it was on pretty much every menu. So I think from sort of research, China looks like it's going to be really futuristic and like crazy when you get here. It's just like any other city, to be totally honest. Like you look at the city like, wow, that's cool. After like 2 days, okay. And obviously I did go to some of the national parks. I've seen better in the world. Obviously something that probably I should have already known, but every single thing that you want to do, because obviously there's so many people in China, it was just really hectic. And I think I didn't think of it because obviously I've been to India before, which is the most populated country in the world. But I think in India, everyone lives like in all over India. So the population's quite spread out. Whereas in China, they just all live in the city. They all live where they get told to live by the government. Like, it's very brainwashy. So like there's like, you know, in Chongqing, there's 35 million people in one city. And then in the middle of China, there's no one. So like when you go and do any of these tourist attractions, it's just impossible. Like I don't think any of them that I done were enjoyable, because it's not enjoyable when you're surrounded by that many people. But like for China, it seems to be very attacky. But yeah, as I say, I realise it's because the government pay you guys to do that. So, you know, get your money, that's fine, do what you got to do. But you're not going to change my mind. I've been there, I was there for a month, I gave it a shot and I didn't like it.
All right, you guys, 10 things I don't like about living in China. 1, the internet. The signal here is absolute garbage. You need to be on Wi-Fi. But in order for you to be on Wi-Fi, you need a VPN. I pay $30 a month for mine. Pretty much a VPN just lets you access blocked apps and websites by hiding your location and making it seem like you're browsing it from a different country. 2, the smoking. People smoke everywhere here. I'm saying everywhere. In restrooms, in elevators, on the street, anywhere you could possibly think of. Number 3, the public restrooms. Remember, a lot of places don't have actual toilets. They have squatter potties, which are the holes in the ground. There's no TP, and if you want soap in the bathroom, buy your own. Number 4, people stare hard, like this. I used to think it was because I was a foreigner, so I was like, oh, they just probably think I'm some American guy, I look different from everybody. No, everybody stares, like, and they'll follow you with their eyes. So I started to stare back. 5, there is no personal space here. I get China's like 4 times the size of US when it comes to population, but if you want your own space, it's pretty much non-existent. I'm talking, they'll pack the elevators as tight as they can. They'll sit right next to you in an empty cafe. I'm talking like right next to you. And everybody's just shoulder to shoulder. Doesn't matter how much space there is. Everybody's just shoulder to shoulder. 6, most apps require a Chinese ID. Well, Christian, I'm a foreigner. I have a passport. They don't give a fuck. I got super lucky. My friend finessed a couple apps for me, so I have things like food delivery, transportation services. But yeah, you're pretty much out of luck. 7, fatty foods or food with a lot of bones in it. Nobody warned me food would come with a little surprise out here. You take a little bite of a chicken, bone. A lot of the pork, 70% fat, 30% meat. Don't get me wrong, I love the food here. It's been absolutely amazing, but this gets a little frustrating. 8, most things are not updated online. You're looking for a cafe to sit down at? Good luck. Online says it's open, but once you pull up, ghost town. No calls, no websites, no way to check, but whatever. Number 9, the English translations make no sense here. Obviously, everything is in Chinese. I live in China. I don't speak the language, so I have to translate everything, but they don't always make sense, which is frustrating.
There's one thing I really don't like. Maybe you can cut it out, but it's my opinion. There are many men here. They're doing... I don't like this. This is really not nice.
Although China was my top favorite travel destination last year, that doesn't mean it was perfect. I mean, no country is going to be. There are things that I experienced that made me uncomfortable, but they didn't make me hate being there overall. Anyway, the first thing is how so many places smelled like cigarette smoke. A lot of people smoke in China, and the smell was often inescapable, especially in bigger cities. Not only that, but a lot of public restrooms even reeked of cigarette smoke. I mean, the restrooms were mostly clean, but I saw lots of cigarette butts in some of the toilets. Speaking of smoke, the dirtiest thing we encountered during our time there was the air quality. Overall, everywhere we went during our 2-week trip was fine, but there were a few days where the air quality was really bad, to the point we even bought N95 masks to wear. Heck, it was so bad one day that they even canceled the fireworks at Disneyland because Shanghai issued an air quality warning. So if you're someone who is sensitive to those kinds of things, I'd suggest bringing N95s with you just in case. Another thing that was hard for me to get used to is their perception of personal space per se, or what we Westerners might consider a lack thereof. People stand incredibly close to you in lines, you can kind of feel them on your body. We also saw quite a bit of line jumping in China, to which it seemed like everyone just lets it happen. Basically, if there's even an inch of space where it looks like someone could squeeze themselves into, then somehow someone will squeeze into it, which maybe explains why everyone stands so close in line now. People also don't wait for others to get out of elevators before they start rushing in. It was pretty much just go right on in as soon as the doors open. And the last thing that I didn't like was the driving. A lot of our taxi drivers drove so fast, swerving in and out of lanes, and would even drop us off at very inconvenient alighting conditions sometimes, like in the middle of roads. To top that off, the majority of the taxis we took did not have seatbelts for us, so I basically feared for my life every time we hopped into.
一方で、これらは日本を訪れた外国人が帰国後に公開した動画になります。 日本は外国人に対して金銭的な支援を一切行っていません。それどころか、来年からは1人当たりの出国税を3倍に引き上げ、深刻なオーバーツーリズムを抑制しようとしています。にもかかわらず、彼ら外国人の純粋な反応が大きな話題を呼んでいるのです。
I'm telling you, man, Japan is the most livable country I've ever been to. It's safe, it's clean. Look at this. I don't even know what this is. Look at that. That's nice though. It's just a great place to live for many reasons. I mean, come on. I mean, they just have everything. Those people were so nice. They were so nice. Yo. Vintage clothing and vintage cars. This is sick. Beautifully restored from the 80s. Oh, man. Oh my God, dude. Dude, the Japanese take care of their shit.
Forgot my sunglasses in the toilet last night, so I'm asking at the train station if they found them by any chance, because I really love those sunglasses. Pray for me, guys. Let's wait. あ、それです。そう。
今日、公的の証明書、ID カードか何か。
はい、あります。はい。イェーイ。
大丈夫。
そう、これです。
大丈夫。
はい、ありがとうございます。
そしたらここね、
はい、はい、
住所、名前、電話番号。
はい、ありがとうございます。はい。Yay! Guys, this is why I love Japan. I love Japan. I love Japan. I don't want to scream because I'm still in the station, but I love Japan.
Let me sum up Japan to you in one simple example. This is a family tree of the cow that I had for dinner last night. They present the lineage of the cow to you before you eat it and discuss it with you for 10 minutes about how a female cow tastes one way and a male tastes another. This explains why this country is so amazing. In every aspect of life here, the entire culture is based around caring and perfection and honor. There is not one single piece of rubbish on the street in the entirety of Tokyo. I've been here for 3 days now. I haven't seen one piece of rubbish. The taxi drivers wear suits and white gloves. Everybody bows whenever you leave a room. The level of respect that people treat each other with as they get on and off of trains, as they pass by each other, is something that just does not exist in the West. There is a culture here that we could learn so much from. I am obsessed with this place. This is a box of grapes in my hotel room. It is normal here to arrange boxes of grapes by color. This is just part of the culture. I'm obsessed with this place. I'm going to try and take a few more videos of it. I don't really video much when I'm like on holiday and stuff because it's annoying for people that I'm with and I can't really be bothered. But I'm going to try and take a couple of videos so the people that haven't been here can understand this. This is an amazing place. I want to come back here so much regularly because I just feel incredible here. Like everything is incredible. I can't explain it in any other way.
I've experienced healthcare in Japan, in France, in Canada, and in the US. And I gotta say, by far, the best healthcare I've ever received is in Japan. I came in really sick on December 23rd. It was my welcome to Japan sickness. I came to this hospital here behind me. They took care of me. They helped me out, no problem. And then at the end of it, they asked me for my insurance. And I was like, I have insurance coming through my work, but you have to have your Japanese social security number. It's called My Number, because that's what they call it. I didn't have it. And they said, don't pay us. Wait. Come back middle of next month with your number and pay us then. Well, I still don't have my number. I just got an application showing me what my number is, and I have to submit another application to get it before I can get my insurance card. That's another month. So I was like, I better go to the hospital and pay because they're going to want their money or they're going to start sending me to collections like they would in the US or like they would in Canada. No. They saw what I'd done. They said, no, we don't want you to pay because if you pay now without your number, you're going to have to pay too much and you won't get the money back. So we'll wait. We're fine at the hospital. We can wait for you. That was what they said to me. You believe that? And people are talking about how great North America is with their freedoms. I'm telling you, Healthcare in Japan, they're going to take care of you and they're not worried about the money. That is something that is unique to this country.
So how did it become one of the most successful countries in the world? In order to promote an efficient and well-functioning society, instead of focusing solely on punishment and enforcement, Japan relied heavily on behavior and awareness. That starts as early as elementary school and continues to be reinforced in messages everywhere. There's a strong sensitivity to how your actions affect others. A mild social discomfort around inconveniencing other people. Not humiliation, just awareness of impact. That awareness creates harmony, harmony creates stability, and stability creates order. So it made me wonder, what would happen if we thought about awareness as infrastructure and treated it as one of our most precious shared resources? Japan's people are its primary resource.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but post-Japan depression doesn't go away. It evolves. I went once thinking it'll be like a little cultural reset, but 20 years later, I've gone back every year like it's part of my healthcare plan. A mental health retreat, a full body reset. Meanwhile, my American life is like, here's a bill for existing. While Japan is like, here's heated toilet seats and seasonal packaging that makes you cry. Midnight konbini runs. People minding their own business in total silence. Train station jingles. It ruined me. Like, how do you move on from that? You don't. You book another flight.